What is up, everyone? Hope you guys are doing well. We are here for another anime review, this time episode 12 of To Your Eternity, season 2. So, this was a surprising episode, I will say the least. It had a lot of different things that were involved in there, mainly two main backstories, one for Hyro and one for Messer. Messer would play some games with the princess, and the princess promised him, even when they were young, if he was able to beat her, she would grant him a wish. And they were saying that he was the son of a servant, and for no one to really play with him. We find out some more information about that later. But for Hyro, oh my god, his backstory was crazy. I like this guy, who, of course, he was a soldier from the Church of Bennett. I mean, we learned that down the road. But we find out that this dude had some struggles or whatnot, that apparently he was told that he was taken in because at one point they thought he was demon possessed or such. Which it was weird that he got special treatment, but he essentially just kind of grew up to be a soldier. They said his earliest memory is when his teeth are being pulled out of his mouth. And of course, with any new teeth growing out, they pulled those as well. That is crazy. Imagine your first memory of being, young or whatever was literally the most excruciating pain ever known. Like, literally, they do this to torture people. So it's crazy that the church did this to him when he was young. He kind of grows up in a secluded area, watched over by the church. I think one of the funniest parts was him wanting to be a swordsman. He literally starts pummeling the woman that's literally watching over him, like literally hitting her with the stick over and over. It was like, what are you doing? This old woman can't do anything about that. And then it goes crazy again, because then the church says that she did something wrong, and then it infers that essentially they pulled this old woman's teeth out to give the boy teeth. Oh man, it was crazy. That was the backstory of Hyro. Later on, Fushi is frustrated. He is so frustrated with the way that the city is not letting him do what he wants. He wants to protect the people, let them do nothing. But of course, the people are like, we want to protect our own place. So he's kind of trying to learn that difference. He's one that's been through, he's lived a very long time. He's seen a lot of turmoil and a lot of issues that's been happening. So he's like, look, I'm the best one that can deal with these knockers. Let me do it. Let me do what I want to do. But everyone's like, no, you got to win the hearts of the people. The princess, you gotta earn her trust, you gotta earn the trust of the soldiers, you gotta earn the trust of the people. And he's just kind of frustrated because he just wants to do his own thing, and it's like, just let me help you. Slowly but surely, they do gain the trust of the people. Messer finally goes and plays against the princess. I won't be darned if this man wins. He gains the trust of the princess and superficially makes it to where they can expedite the process. Literally having the townsfolk destroy their own homes. Because this whole time, Fushi's been one at a time through, covering things up, destroying people's homes, rebuilding it. But what he's actually doing is, when he's rebuilding it, it's literally like a part of him, like he did with the forest a couple episodes ago. So now it's like extensions of him. And that's what he's trying to do with the whole kingdom, to protect it. So it's crazy. It's actually a crazy episode. And the biggest bombshell this whole episode, we see Messer, he's kind of, flirting with the princess. It's like, oh, okay, the princess is, trying to get, the princess is into that. After she's gone, he's like, yes, I do want to protect her. But I want to protect her because she's his sister. He is actually the son of the king, but they both have different mothers, and she doesn't know. And he wants to leave it like that. Make sure that she doesn't know or understand or whatever the case is. And then it's up in the air. They're like, but Fushi's like, but don't you love her? And I think the thing that's up in the air is like, does he love her as a sister? Or does he love her someone closer than that? Which it's crazy. That bombshell came out. I was like, so he's technically Prince. He's literally the Prince of the Kingdom as well. But everything's kind of just like hidden on the rug. And apparently there's another brother. He said, because he's saying that, you know, if something happened to the brother or the king, then he definitely wants to make sure that he's someone that can protect her. So it was crazy learning that. And the princess, she's kind of a looker, you know, he kind of goes in there and blows on her face and bam, we see what she looks like, which we kind of can see what she kind of looks like, but I mean, but she is his sister. Technically half sister, but still. Oh man, that was the biggest bombshell. And if you guys get the chance, the reaction to that is on the Patreon. Crazy episode, great episode overall. And it's building up to this big battle with the Knockers that apparently is only a couple of months away. So they're preparing and trying to get things worked out. So the city seems to be like kind of warming up to them. The city actually starts destroying their own houses. And Fushi actually starts to think, oh, maybe these guys can learn something. But we'll see what happens in the next episode. But definitely, like I said, check out the Patreon and make sure you guys like the video and subscribe for more anime reviews in the future. You guys take care and have a good one.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. Phenomenon.